All right, shalom, Yabashim Yasha Barakatham. Um, this is part 2 of Ezekiel 31st chapter. All right, I left off at 8. I'm going to start at verse 9. It says, I have made him fair by the multitude of his branches, so that all the trees of Eden that were in the garden of the Most High envied him. Okay, and it's every nation is want to be like America. So it's a lot of envy that goes on. Everybody wants to come over here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to have that kind of democracy. And you see it through your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to the store, you normally seeing Muslims, the women totally covered. But now they'll have the top part of their garments on. But when you go to the bottom, they got jeans on. You go to other cities now, I mean, not cities, but other countries, and you have homosexuality. Fags all through the place. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even speak on women. Women come over from other countries. You may bring a woman from another country over here, and she get a taste of how America works. And next thing you know, she getting tossed up and passed around by everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's just everybody envies being the in that mind frame of how Esau has it. He just makes everything looks enticing to all the other countries and nations or whatever. Okay, to the peons. All right. Verse 10, it says, Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yashah, because thou hast lifted up thyself in height, Salakia, in height, and he has shot up his top among the thick boughs, and his heart is lifted up in his height. So it's basically telling you he grew in stature in his mind also. Okay? In his mind also. So it's kind of like somebody, they say you getting a big head. You know what I'm saying? You have so many people telling you clean. A matter of fact, it's like a woman. When so many people tell her, oh, she look good, she bad, she starts really believing it, and then pride comes. You know what I'm saying? And this is just how Esau is, you know? Look, he got a picture of so-called God and Uncle Sam, and they one and the same. You know what I'm saying? He makes it like he's looking in the mirror and he sees God. Got a precept. This is Ezekiel 28:1. It says, For the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, say unto the prince of Tyrus, Thus said the Lord power, because thine heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God. I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas, yet thou art a man, and not God. Though thou settest thine heart as the heart of God. So these Edomites, man, they just, in their mind frames, they basically think they're invincible. Okay? They think they're the Most High. Okay? And you even got simpletons on the planet that treat them as such. All right? This is Ezekiel 31:11. It says, I have therefore delivered him into the hand of the mighty one of the heathen. Salaki, he shall surely deal with him. I have driven him out for his wickedness. And we know that time coming. America gonna have to deal with that Baal. All right. And these articles, yeah, you can see it on these articles. 2014, I done this lesson. It was about 4 years ago. I actually put all this together. You know. Yeah. Ezekiel 31:12. It says, "And strangers, the terrible of the nations, have cut him off, and have left him upon the mountains, and in all the valleys his branches are fallen, and his boughs are broken by all the rivers of the land, and all the people of the earth are gone down from the shadow and have left him." This is a society falling, okay? This is a crumbling of a society. Okay, everything's falling. And this was something, it was the BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. You know what I'm saying? They had basically put all their money together and said, fuck the dollar. Okay? Yeah, like I said, man, this was like 4 years ago I made this. It was just let me see, a little small article. It said, Russia and China are once again saying, take that America. Vladimir Putin approved a new $1 billion reserve fund over the weekend that will specifically aid the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Okay, so they basically pulled away from using the U.S. currency. Okay, let me see. Yeah, it was just an old article. It was just saying how, this was one where America was talking all this shit to Iran, and Russia was coming to the aid. It said, Russia, these quotation marks, it said, should anything happen to Iran, this will be a direct threat to our national security. Okay? So, and that's what it is, you know. Russia and China would consider an attack on Iran or Syria as an attack on their national security. It's a precept. Okay, Isaiah 13:17-19, it says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children." And that's the things that's to come, okay? The Medes, like that's the Iranians. It says, "In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency shall be as when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahshua overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah." All right, and this was an article. It was a nuclear deal at this time. It says, Iran, the main prayer service in the Iranian capital has been interrupted by repeated chants of death to America, even though they had a nuke deal, okay? But they are still saying death to America, so they didn't give a damn about money or nothing of that nature. And this was like when they overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. This is Ezekiel 31:13. It says, "Upon his ruin shall all the fowls of the heaven remain, and all the beasts of the field shall be upon his branches." Okay, when America falls, every country who have ties, they going to basically fall too. They're not going to be able to be in a high stature also, for the simple fact that the buying and trading in the system, when it crumbles, everyone loses. Okay. is a precept. It says, I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that the Most High might manifest them, and that they might see that themselves are beasts. So it's talking about people, okay? It's talking about people. The beasts of the field shall be upon his branches, and that's just basically all the other nations. You know what I'm saying? It says, so basically everybody partaked in it, and everybody's going to fall with it. Okay. Verse 14, it says, to the end that none of all the trees by the waters exalt themselves for their height, neither shoot up their top among the thick boughs, neither their trees stand up in their height, all that drink water, for they are all delivered unto death. And to the neither parts of the earth in the midst of the children of men, with them that go down to the pit. So it's gonna be a real bad fall. Everybody that drank of that cup gonna be in for a rude awakening. Okay, they're gonna be in for a rude awakening. And that awakening